Hey, JW, Diane, what you two y'all doing tonight? Well, I figured I might as well do this instead of trying to go to sleep because I don't think I'm going to go to sleep anyway. What you been up to today, JW? Hello, Daniel. I'm doing great, man. Woke up looking at the grass from the top side instead of the bottom, so it's all right. Woo. Yeah, I haven't even looked to see if we still got a chance of rain. We sure need some here. I don't like walking on grass and hearing it crunch. That gets pretty dry. Well, the folks that are getting rain are getting plenty. It looks like Florida's fixing to get a bunch. Well, that worked. I'd like your yard. And grass business never did make sense to me. You go out and you spend a fortune laying grass in your yard, and then you water it, and then you fertilize it, and then you cut it. That don't make no damn sense. You cut it and fit it or something, mate. You don't have to trim them rocks too often. Well, I hope y'all need rain up there too, Diane. Got a frog in my throat. Yeah, don't make real good sense. Hey, Ray, how you doing this fine evening? Hmm. Yeah, send it on down here then. You been finding anything lately, or you been running around looking? That's the best sleeping in the world. Is being a house that you. I've had some old camp houses on deer leases where they had a metal roof on them. You get a metal roof and it get to raining. Ooh, you talking about sleep now? What do you want? I gave you something to eat. Oh, that's the best sleeping in the world right there. Well, you got to come say hello. you want? What do you want? I don't want no kisses from you. Like the raindrops falling on my head. All right, get out. Yeah, that's the boss, JW. Sorry to hear that, Ray. Okay, get out. That's my partner in crime there. Darn. Well, I'd have him all the time, Diane. I would imagine that's a hell of a loss. Do you think he's supposed to be on screen? Hmm? Think he's supposed to? Yeah, you're gonna leave now. Okay. I don't care how sick somebody is or how long they've been sick. When they're gone, you're still a loss. I don't care how ready you are. You can't get ready for that. You don't sort of like my dad. He was a big old husky guy, never been sick a day in his life, and he got sick and died when he was 62. Yeah, you'll never know. I don't know what got into this dog. Get down, much. He's got word. If I go live, he starts that. Now he don't do that. I'm not on this computer. I think he's starstruck. What do you want? You think it's treat time? What do you want? You want a treat? I'll be back in a minute. Damn sure you can damn sure tell who's the boss around this house. Got me trained pretty good. That little old short I put up on him when he wanted. Yeah, my ex-wife said I was untrainable. Rocky got me trained. And she went to the dogs too, though. Dang. He got me trained, that's for sure. Ray, you been doing any detecting lately? Mm. You going with a metal detector or magnet or what? Okay. What part of the country you in, Ray? Cal, okay. That's the only bad part about Texas. If you find something in a riverbed here, well, you're supposed to turn it into the state if it's worth anything. Blocking my wind. Damn, it was 106 again today here. There used to be just about everything on Malibu. I don't know how I haven't been out there in years. Hey, RV, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Texas is hot. We're supposed to get a next couple of days. We're supposed to get a little break. It's been triple digits here for a month or more, maybe. When I say triple digits, I'm talking about from 105 to 112. I got two ACs running, they can't keep up. Lord, I'd hate to go back to being a kid when you didn't have AC. Now, what are you getting into now? Is it hot over there in that part of Texas, RV? I can't believe y'all had 111 up there. Lord, that's unusual for y'all. All right, Ray, you have a good night now. Boy, that's the same thing here, RV. I haven't looked at tomorrow. You're going to be typing next, Roy. Hope you find plenty of treasures tomorrow, Ray. Hope you have good luck. Get out. That's enough. No, I don't want to play. I'm trying to push him away, and he just went to bite my hand. I might have to look see what it's supposed to be tomorrow here. Yeah, you want to do that, RV. How far are you from Waco? I actually talked to Kenny for just a minute today. He was on that deal where they're trying to raise money for that cruise. That's the first time I've seen him in a long time. Y'all normally have pretty good weather out there, don't you, JW? It's not normally this crazy here in Texas. Our weather usually breaks about the first or second week of September, so hopefully it will this year too. That's not bad. 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Sierra Vista. I was thinking it wasn't quite that far. Hmm. Yeah, you pretty close. That's like Crystal. Crystal right on the border. She's way south. I used to hunt at Eagle Pass here in Texas. They have some good restaurants across that river. We'd go over there and eat nearly every night. I don't know how it is now, but back when I was going over to Mexico, you'd have some building that looked like it's about to fall. Yeah, looked like it's about to fall down on the outside, and you walk inside of it, and it'd be fanciest place in the world, and good food. You'd go to a place called Moderno, and if there were four of you there, you had four waiters at the table. Hello, Johnny. Yeah, I used to go down there and do that. I don't care much about going to Mexico. Boy, I think about 2 days in the summertime in Texas. Whew. I've never seen them. Well, I guess y'all not used to that. But the only thing I've ever seen them cancel a game for down here is lightning and thunder. That, they cancel one pretty quick over there. That makes a difference. I used to go across in Laredo and Eagle Pass a lot. That's still a lot further south than where you are. I used to go down to Mexico all the time back when I played with the horses. I go down there and buy saddles and bridles and stuff. Got to know who you're buying from. But you could get some good deals on that stuff down there. Yeah, they had to watch them boys in this kind of weather. Get in trouble quick, getting hot out there on that field. When I was in high school, we hit one year there, it was pretty hot. And they got to having 2 days. They 5 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock at night. Good for them. I had to go someplace today and crawl on that bike. Damn, that interstate was hot. Whew. Even running 70 miles an hour, it just about blistered me. My shirt tail blew up, and it was so hot. I thought I had my back against a piece of steel or something. We had those gauges too. 5 o'clock in the morning is not my favorite time anyway. I hate that. Well, Roy had that one day of 120 something, 122. Hey, G, how you doing, buddy? G, you want to try to come up and see if your internet will handle it tonight? I guess I've worked outside most of my life. I don't sweat a whole lot. Lord, yesterday I was talking to my son-in-law and another guy, and they were soaked. I'm talking about from head to foot. I was sweating a little bit, but not bad. Of course, I wasn't doing a whole lot either. Gee, typing in shorthand tonight. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Hello, Janet. Good morning to you too. Well, how's it down in Aussie land? Up to about 6 foot, Janet. That don't sound like fun. She's the one that's got the cool weather. Wouldn't we all? Okay. She's been fussing about to freeze to death over there. Janice, what time of year will y'all warm weather start? You looking for a male housekeeper then, huh, Janet? Hey, you
I made it.
made it, huh?
Well, I had to change over to a jetpack for my internet, and then I have an older phone that doesn't support StreamYard. So that's why I haven't been doing StreamYard for a long time. My phone doesn't, it's so old it doesn't support it.
Hmm.
But hello, I'm here. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, yeah, 120 degrees down in Quartzsite. Then I get a L no?
Yeah,
Hi, Diane.
I ought to be up on top of a mountain someplace about 10, 11,000.
Ooh,
Be cool up there anyway.
somewhat.
I was
Oh,
I was asking Roy on the solar, he was talking about. I
sure.
said all the gas he's burning in that generator. I said if you was in an RV park, how would it be comparable money wise? He
Oh,
said,
yeah.
yeah, July and August said it would probably be cheaper.
Oh, yeah. And they're
I'm,
wearing out a generator.
hmm?
And they're going to wear out a generator, too.
Oh yeah. He said them
Yeah.
generators last about a year.
Oh, no, they last. Well, if they change the oil and don't run at 100% at 120 degrees, yeah, I would buy two. I would run one, half the day and one the other half the day and give them a break or on and off because that's too much.
Well, I used to run them welding machines and they were 8,000 watt generators. But
Wow.
we'd run them things day and night. Just
Wow.
it's they were getting run 60, 70 hours a week, and
Were
they'd
they?
last 4 or 5 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And they were twin Onan,
Okay.
twin cylinder Onan.
Yep. They're a good one. Well, my buddy had one of those and he ran it day and night for the winter. They were out in the desert, and he had to keep them cool and keep them hot. Them people, and he wasn't changing the oil. You
Um,
know, generators are anywhere between 50 to 100 hours. So 24 hours is one day. 2 days is 50 hours. Are you kidding me? You're going to change your oil every 3 days? Nobody does that.
No. Well, I'm gonna tell you a little story about that.
Yeah.
I used to haul them RVs and stuff, and I got a lot of buddies in the trucking industry. And I think it was Volvo came up, and they were telling me I had to change the oil on them things every 10,000 miles. And hell, 10,000 miles would be every week or week and a half. And they finally went in and got with the oil companies and stuff, and took and changed that to 25,000 miles.
Oh my!
And that's what I changed my pickups at.
Sure. Well, oil doesn't usually lose its viscosity; it just gets dirty. So yeah, that's why we can do it that long.
Change the filter about every 7,000-8,000 miles.
Yeah.
And oil actually gets better if you keep it clean, because it breaks down and it gets finer.
Yeah.
Well, you look at a Rolls Royce, that's a sealed engine. You can't even add oil to it.
Well, wasn't the Jaguars you had to pull the maintenance? Like their spark plugs were upside down or some crazy thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyhow, not a car I know.
But those I had a friend of mine that invented a little bitty cracking unit that just cleaned the oil,
Oh.
And now they're on all the military trucks. They don't change the oil on them things anymore. They run it until it gets fine and it starts going away, and then they add oil to it. But they keep filters changed.
Yeah. Yeah. Dan says Roy had to get a new one just another week ago or so. Yeah. That's why you buy the extended warranties on those things.
Yeah. He walked in and got a new one.
Yep. But that's the trick. You got to change the oil on everything. Because the last vehicle I got rid of, I've told you before, I had 509,000 miles on a truck. And all we did was change the oil. It was all original.
Well, and who's driving it makes a lot of damn difference.
Yeah. Well, it was road miles. But yeah. Oh, my gosh. So there's this lady here that we had driving the company truck, but she's got a tweak in her leg, so she's always just standing around, one leg's just flopping all the time, like EBGBs or something, And so when she drive, she's going on the gas. And it's like, yeah, that's not good on the truck, man. That's not good on it at all.
Yeah? I had a guy that went to work the same time I did pulling them RVs.
Yeah.
And I pulled them RVs 325,000 miles. And in just a little over 2 years. And I never put a set of brakes on my truck.
Oh, yeah.
And they were already on their third or fourth set of brakes,
Oh my.
It all depends on what you're doing.
Yeah. I've never, out of the 20 some cars that I've had, I've never had to put brakes on a vehicle.
I have some of my heavier trucks that were pulling real heavy loads,
Yeah, you want to stop.
But if you adjust them trailer brakes right, well, you can take the pressure off the brake. That old Dodge diesel I had is a 204, and that was before they got to messing with the diesel. And that thing would get 26, 28 miles a gallon empty, and 17, 18 pulling as big a RV as you want to pull.
Yeah.
And but I put 325,000 miles on one.
Yep.
And spent $8,000 on it. I mean, in repairs, that's not bad. But 300,000 miles on one. Well, spent $8,000 on it.
Who's that guy?
In repairs,
Who doesn't know how to mute?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Paul, you're going to have to shut StreamYard down.
And figure out where the camera's at. You might point it at something you don't want to. Who's there? They ain't figured it out yet, Ron. Are they? Do they know they're live? Hello. Who's there?
I know it.
Yeah.
I need 2 cameras.
Okay. Can you turn that up?
So, Ron, back there on that generator, my friend was running all winter long. He takes it in for a tune-up, and he had put 5,000 hours on it. And so they told him it was dead. Generator, my friend was running all winter long. He takes it in for a tune-up, and he had put 5,000 hours on it.
Paul,
And so they told him it was
Paul,
dead.
can you hear me?
He takes it in for a tune-up.
Can you take this?
We heard this 3 times already. Put him down until he figures it out.
Can you hear me?
We heard this 3 times already.
Oh, damn, I thought I muted him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul, yeah, he left. Paul, if you can hear me now, if you come back up, yeah, you have to mute YouTube. I didn't know if he could hear me. Can you hear me now, G? Yeah, I got you.
Okay. You keep muting my mic.
I know this thing is crazy.
Okay.
No, but if you take care of a piece of equipment, you get a lot of life out of most of them, unless something's just wrong with them.
Yeah.
And I don't care how many hours you got on one of them things. That's one thing about Harbor Freight. If you got that guarantee, they won't even look at it. You take it in there and set it down, they'll give you another.
Good.
You know, I've had good luck out of Harbor Freight stuff.
Yeah. Well, the newest things that I know is that their quality of tools and stuff is going up because now they sell the Jackery and the Eagle Flow Delta Pro. Those are battery pack generators versus gasoline.
Well, and I bought a lot of stuff from them. I've run the hell out of a airboat with a 22 horse on it. Now you done locked up. There you back.
I got 4 bars. I don't know what happened there. Was that you or me or both of us?
I think if you locked up, I don't think
Okay.
it
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm on this little jetpack, and it said I had 4 bars. So.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got 5 now. I'm good. Anywho. Yeah, you can get some dirt in there or some metal shavings or something, to go awry. But otherwise, yeah, just change the oils. It's the cheapest thing of the whole thing you can do.
That and clean fuel.
Yeah, that's the thing here. They call clear fuel, clear gas. It's no ethanol in it, but it's like $7 a gallon.
They've got that here.
Yeah.
But it's like on my bike. I've
Yeah.
got about that last bike I bought. I think I've got about 5,000 miles on it now.
Sure.
Most of the time, I just run regular gas in it, and it's got ethanol in it. But
Yeah.
now my stuff like lawnmowers and stuff like that
Sure.
that I run every day, I'll pay for that ethanol free gas for it. So
Okay.
it fill up so bad.
Well, yeah, you're only using a quarter a gallon, if that, right?
Well, like on those airboats of mine, they don't
Oh.
get run that often.
Right.
And I keep saying I'm gonna go out there and crank them once a week, but I don't never do it.
On an airboat, yeah. Yeah.
And
That's a sideways helicopter on a boat, huh?
yeah, all them
Yeah.
things are blast.
Whew. Yeah, I'd have fun with them. I'd buy one of them.
That last one I built, well, it'll run in a half-inch of water, run about 40 miles an hour.
Ooh, doggy. What are you chasing there? Snakes?
I live about 15 miles from the Brazos River, which is the biggest river in Texas.
Wow.
And it's one of these rivers that have big, deep holes, and then all of a sudden you run up in shallows that is just water's a half-inch deep. And that's about that and a hovercraft. Only two things I ever found that would run in the river without tearing a bunch of junk up.
Oh, yeah.
And they're a blast too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not going to get hung up in the weeds at all. Yeah.
I laugh. I got a buddy here, and I built this I built a little hot rod this last time, and it's
Yeah.
it's a 4x8, it's a little bitty thing, and it's got a 60-inch prop on it, and that damn thing will run. Well, anyway, the first time I put it in the water, my buddy was out there videoing it. Well, I got some videos on my channel on it,
Mhm.
and I got through running around, make sure everything was all right, and I said, "Get in and drive it, Jill." And Jill said, "I ain't never drove one." I said, "Ain't nothing to it, just." And I figured he'd take it easy since he, never had drove one before.
Nope.
He crossed that thing and started across the lake, and he went across the lake. And he started coming back, and he hammered it.
Uh-oh.
Well, he was running about 40 miles an hour, and the wind started drifting him just a little bit. And so he was going to correct it, but he went the wrong damn way. They just got a stick on him. And he shoved that stick the wrong way, and that damn airboat cut a donut.
Did he
And
flip it?
No, it didn't flip, but
Oh.
he cut a donut so damn tight that I couldn't see the top of the airboat. He just blew a hole in the water and directly
Ooh.
popped up here. Come on out, And
Wow.
now he won't even run one.
Scared him to death.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
No. Hello, fairy dust.
Fairy dust in the house.
That acts like a loose wire or something.
What?
The way that you'll go offline and pop right back on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
it
Oh, there it is. Yep. Huh. No, it's sitting over here on the armrest of the chair, just sitting there. I got 4 bars. I don't know, it won't come in, but
what is that? What carrier?
Verizon?
Well, that's the same thing I got. Man.
Yeah, can you see the hours? That's 99999. It's totally unlimited. Unlimited plan.
I had
1, 2, 3, 6 nines. Yep.
Well, wake up, fairy dust.
So is this the one you have? You say, how much are you paying?
70, I think, but I got in on a deal with them. They just ran it 2 months, and they'll say unlimited,
Right.
but they still throttle you after so many gigs.
Yeah.
And but they had a plan for 2 months there that they didn't throttle it at all. It was wide open.
Right.
And I got in on that. I've been on that plan for about 2 years. I won't get off of it.
No, I pay on auto pay. I pay 65 on this.
Yeah.
And I've had it for probably 5 years. And you're right. We're grandfather claused into this, and it says it's not throttled. And I have used over 300 gigs when I was at home, and I couldn't tell any different.
No.
But
It was-
I'm not out here. Oh, there's that guy going to try that again. 300 gigs when I was at home,
no.
and I couldn't tell any different.
Somebody type in there that he needs to mute YouTube where he won't
And put
have
his- And put his camera right. I don't like looking up somebody's nose.
he can get his camera straight.
Silly boy. Yeah, it'll be a minute before that catches up to him. Anyhow, yeah, it works in the city areas. It doesn't work out boondocking though.
Well, you know, I've got 2 of those things. I've got
Oh.
one AT&T, and then I've got one for Verizon.
Okay.
If I get someplace where Verizon won't work, well, usually AT&T will, and I'll just put
Yeah.
so many gigs on there. I'm not on a plan with them, you know.
Oh, okay, on that one. All right, what's this all about? Yeah, tell him to mute it.
Yeah, well, he's back down on it. You gonna try to come down to Steve's for that meetup?
Yeah, I was just reading about that. Well, they did it last time later in the year.
Yeah, I think it's February, the first part of February.
Oh yeah. Well, last year I didn't have a dime to move the trailer at all, and now that I've done the math, it's going to cost me about $1,000 to get from here to Quartzsite and pay for Quartzsite. So it's like $700 in gas and $180 stay in Quartzsite. So to go another 200 miles, I get 8 miles a gallon, y'all.
Yeah.
So it's tempting more so this year because I know more things to what's going on down there, right? And if I can maybe leave my trailer somewhere and not haul it around, but that's all the goodies in there. I got chairs and propane tanks and fire pits and tents and my bike and food. Yeah, it's everything I need, but yeah. 2024. Yeah.
I'm gonna do my best to make that one.
Oh, okay. In February? That's when it is?
I'll probably go out in January.
Yeah.
I may spend a month or so out there. I may do a little hunting while I'm out there.
Ooh. Yeah.
Bring my bow with me. Bow season's open out there in January, so I may take and see if I can pop a mule deer.
Oh, wow. That kind of hunting too. Okay.
I-
I saw some grouse up in the hills where I was. They go
Oh, yeah.
slow. They just sit there on the road. You're going, man, I could hit him with a slingshot.
I've killed a jillion of them things with a bow.
Yeah, I could have done that.
Well, with a bow, they'll fly about 10 feet and stop. Them things sure eat good.
Oh. How do they pluck compared to a pheasant?
Did you know I've never eaten a pheasant?
What?
Nope. We don't have them down here in this country, you know.
Wow. But you have grouse.
Do what?
You have grouse.
No.
Oh, you don't have
This
grouse either.
one I was in Colorado,
Okay, yeah.
up in the mountain. And you can bring 10 home from Colorado. And
Oh, wow.
we eat several of them and bring 10 apiece home when we go up there usually.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. They're just a
Seems
big
like-
chicken.
Yeah, but they've got a different taste to them.
Oh, yeah, they're wild.
Little bit, but you put a little butter and a little pepper on them and grab them oil and throw them in a fire, and well, you got a good meal pretty quick.
Giddy up. No, I remember I'd had to pluck them, or Mom would, or Dad even did it. But plucking a pheasant was one stinky bird, man.
Mm.
They just stunk. I never plucked a chicken, but do they stink? It's just a different wild smell.
In any of them will if you don't
Okay.
take care of them right, and if you
Well,
know
we did it
depending
right
on
quick.
what they're eating too.
Yeah. And then you get the bird with the shot. You're eating your bird and spitting out the lead.
Here RV goes again. Let's try him again.
No, I'm not going to do this.
No.
It's weird. You've done it before.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't have an echo now, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can. Well, we don't have an echo.
Okay. Chicken stinks, huh?
Yeah. Paul, you need to take and mute YouTube because it's making it echo on everything.
And put your camera at eye level.
Paul, you need to take and because it makes it echo on everything. And put your camera at eye level. Can you hear me, Paul? Wave your hand if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Paul? Wave your hand if you can hear me.
10 minutes later.
Yeah. Oh, he can hear me then. Yeah. Have you got YouTube?
Oh, my gravy. I thought you were professional. Can't have riffraff up in here.
There you go.
Oh, well. It's all good. We're all learning.
We did. You were talking about chicken.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine bought 50 here a while back,
Oh, wow.
and they were the real fast growing ones.
Okay.
They in like 3 months they're ready to slaughter.
Wow.
And we killed all 50 of them, put them in a freezer. I didn't want no chicken for a few days after that.
No doubt. Mother cluckers. Are you going to try this again?
Yeah, we're gonna try it till we get Paul set up.
Tell him to put his camera up higher.
Yeah, I'll work on that. He's still muted. Let's see. Let me unmute him and see
Here.
what else.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he got himself muted now.
Oh, there you go. He's got his camera way high now.
Yeah.
We can do that too. I'll do this. How's that? How's that?
Yeah.
We can do that too. I got it on the spring here. I'm not even holding it. Alrighty then. Well, I'm out here at some casino, and I had to go gamble to stay the night. And they had a drawing for $75,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And some guy won it. Somebody was here. They had 2 minutes to claim it.
Mm.
And they walked away with $75,000. Yep. Wow. I'm not a gambler.
What do you think about the boy that won that?
Go ahead.
That won that nearly $2 billion the other day.
Oh, gee whiz. $2 billion? That's insane.
Yeah,
Well, you know what you do when you win that kind of money, right? Is you can't tell nobody. You can't tell nobody. So you go on vacation and pretend it never happened and get your lawyers and your finances all figured out. And then you come back and claim it and hide because everybody that could pretend that they're their long lost cousin's going to come knocking on your door. Especially that kind of money, right?
Somebody asked me, said, "What would you do if you had that kind of money?" And I said, "I'd be gone."
Yeah. your life would be some bombarded with everybody that thought they knew you. I would go and change my name or something, but I would be hiding big time. I'd be gone. So what would you do?
Do what?
Where would you go? What would you do?
Oh, if I won that, I'd be gone. But there'd be some things I wanted to do. Some of my buddies said, "Oh, they'd buy a big hunting ranch and all that kind of stuff." And I said, "I wouldn't." I said, "If I wanted to go hunting, I'd pick the phone up and call somebody and say, 'Hey, I want to come down there and go hunting and have everything ready for me.' You got that kind of money, you wouldn't have to worry about it."
Oh yeah. And why would you own it when you can go everywhere and experience it? Yeah. What's that funny saying? Don't buy the cow, just go milk a few or whatever, just dabble. I don't want a mansion. I want 4 or 5 little tiny houses all around the world.
I don't even know if I'd want it. I'll tell you what I'd want.
Yeah.
I'd probably own some small places, but
Yeah.
it'd probably be with an RV cover and a sewer hook and electric hookup. And when I got tired of it, I'd hook up and go.
Yeah.
I like my lifestyle right now.
I've got 3 multimillionaire friends that their lifestyles are totally different. One lives in a trailer, one lives in an average Joe house, and one lives in a mansion. Well, a big house on the hill. And their biggest thing is like retirement is that everything has to be paid for. That's the first thing. So retirement's not an age, it's financially. So they have everything paid for. The one guy in a trailer says, "Yeah, I paid $35,000 for this house 20 years ago, right?" So he's got no worries when he travels the world. Big deal if his house burned down. It's $35,000. And then he also he owns a trailer court, but he has the amenities house, and he pays somebody to mow his lawn. No worries in the world. The other guy, he goes on cruises all the time, and he retired at 50 and had 300,000 in the bank and had his $250,000 house all paid off and has no bills. The other one invested in real estate and traveled to China and here and there, but they all have different philosophies, but it all boils down to you have to have no bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
No, that's. I was lucky. I sort of fit in that scenario. I had my trailers paid for, and got a pretty decent amount coming in every month. Not rich by a long shot, but enough that I'm comfortable.
If there's a comma, you might survive, but yeah.
Yeah, well, and but I see some of these people. In fact, I got a video series that I'm fixing to come up with about people that are wanting to travel and do the RV thing.
Sure.
And they're going up there and they're looking at $300,000 motorhomes and or buying a $100,000 fifth wheel and $100,000 truck and that kind. You don't have to do that. You
don't want to do that.
No, but you can. I mean, unless you just got the money to blow. Even if when I was pulling trailers, I was in some $1 million motorhome.
Right.
And you couldn't give me one of the damn things.
Well, and something like that, Ron, if you got it to get it in the shop, it's going to take you 3 months to get it in and another 3 to 6 months to get it out.
Yeah.
So you ain't living high. No. I have a friend right now. Her trailer broke down. Her slide, again, I wouldn't have a slide. her living room like pops out. It's all it is an 18-foot trailer with the slide, and the slide went out. And she's now trying to stay in a hotel or surf the, couch surfing with friends. And she's 5 hours north when she got a job starting September. That's 12 hours south. And she's going to have to take the trailer as is and go down there because they can't get her in. So she won't have a slide the whole time she's gone. And it's a brand new trailer. It's
Well,
already
now,
mucked up.
you can put that slide in and out manual.
Well, it got cattywampus and stripped the gears, and it's mucked up. It's mucked up bad. Yeah. Yeah.
I picked some trailers up and hauled them back to Elkhart.
Yep.
The slide and motors were out, and stuff.
Yep.
You can get a couple people, you can get a slide in and out.
Yeah, she had to. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now this trailer I'm in now,
Yeah.
when I got sick here about a month ago, I
Right.
wrecked my other trailer. I fell in that trailer 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
There one day.
Yeah.
Hit the commode one time when I fell and just wiped it out. And so I moved into another trailer I had here. It's a bigger trailer.
Yeah.
But I've got to go back in and redo that one.
What happened in there?
Well, and like I say, I guess I'm starting to pass out or something. But anyway, I'd fall, but I wouldn't hit the ground. I'd be catching stuff.
Okay.
And I was about half out of it. But anyway,
Yeah.
I moved in. Now this damn trailer's got 1, 2, 3. It got 4 slides and a full outside kitchen, but it's too big. It's 34 foot. It's too big to pull.
Oh yeah, no, that's crazy. That's house. That's land property kind of house. Yeah, that's fine. But imagine you pulling those slides in and out every 2 to 4 weeks to hit the road.
I'm either fixing to build me another trailer just like I want it.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna take. I still own a Casita.
Okay. The little ones.
My daughter made noise like she was wanting it, and she never did pick it up. And that may be my running trailer this year.
Oh yeah, those are nice.
And but I laid a trailer out. I'm sure thinking about building a 12 or 14 foot trailer that I can open the back end of up and run my motorcycle in it.
Nice.
And see how that would work.
Well, they've come a long way with just cargo trailers,
Yeah.
And that's why I bought a ramp trailer. It's the guy that owned it had a little quad in it, and if I had the money, I would have bought that then. But no. What happened?
Oh, I'm just laughing at Paul. But a cargo trailer makes more sense than anything else if you can build for, and if you got the capability of building stuff.
Right.
That's the best setup. If I was to start all over tomorrow,
yeah,
I'd buy 8.5 foot wide by about 20, either 20 or 24 foot cargo trailer.
Pretty big, but yeah.
I'd build me a house inside of it.
Yeah. Well, even better than that is a horse trailer.
I don't like the aluminum.
Okay.
On the horse trailer. That was my business for a lot of years, working on cattle trailer, horse trailer, the aluminum one.
Right.
And they're nice, but you got to be twice as thick to be as stout, and it wears out. We'd take the gate in one of them horse trailers or one of them big semi trailers.
Yeah.
And just wiggling going down the road, it just wear through the hinge.
Huh. Because one of the guys out there had one, and he has, probably 2 tons of tools in it.
Oh, they'll haul it, but if he's hauling them many miles, it'll start biting him in the butt.
Yeah.
It-
Well,
it-
he's in Quartzsite, and I don't know where he goes in between, but he's going to down your way, more over to like Alabama or somewhere, maybe Georgia this summer or winter. The same temperature. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
JW, I've got a 17-foot casita, and they're nice little trailer.
That's
They
a
would
big
be
one, though.
Yeah, that's the bigger one.
I saw one the other day. Yep. I didn't know they were the long
and
one. Yeah.
they last forever.
Oh, yeah. They're fiberglass.
If they were a foot wider and 2 foot longer, that'd be the perfect trailer.
Yeah.
They're just a little bit too damn small.
Yeah. This other Camp Coast, he had the small one. What is that, 13 foot?
Yeah, that's a little bitty something.
Yeah. It's, oh, my God. And he was 300 pounder. It was like him and his dog. That's all that was in there. It was
The
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
it's got the wet bath in it.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't get a dry bath in one, I don't think.
No. Yeah. I've seen the fifth wheel ones a couple times. Those are really crazy looking.
Those Olivers.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
It's not a casita.
Casita don't make, but they make a 16. They don't make a 13 anymore,
Okay.
and
Good.
and they make a 17 like I've got.
Yeah.
And I asked that owner one day. I was over there where they build them, and I said, "Why don't y'all build something a little different?" He said, "Ron," said, "we're a year behind." Said, "We've got it up to a year waiting list on brand new trailers." Said, "Why do you want to do anything else? That's all you can do, you know."
Yeah.
And he said
Yeah.
it cost several $1 million to set another line up, you know, with different
Yep.
molds and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they're molds. Yeah.
And oh,
Wow.
they've been building that same mold for a long time.
Well, it's like a swimming pool. Just 2 molds clamshelled together.
Yeah.
A
But
and B.
But a hailstorm or something like that don't mean nothing to them,
Oh,
you know.
bounce.
And I've rode some bad weather out there. Me and my wife went out to Nashville and got caught in a storm out there, and it was 5 below, and we got snowed in for a week. That little old trailer handled it fine, you know. And yeah, they do, JW. And they're a good investment. I can get more for this trailer than mine, right? It's a 13, and I can get more for that trailer right now than I paid for it brand new.
Probably.
No, I can't. I mean,
Oh, you know. Yeah, because they're, well, like you said, they're a year behind. They last forever. And I mean, there's a following, you know?
well, it's a waiting list on them, and then the fact they've gone up. I paid 19 for that one of mine, and now I think they're 26 or 27, something like that.
Wow.
And they just don't lose their value.
No.
But I can get 21, 22 for it right now.
Absolutely.
You know, there ain't many traders you can say that about.
Nope. Definitely not. I mean, they're crazy priced on vehicles now, but yeah.
Well, that and you can pull it with just about anything.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, cars, SUV.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Behind my pickup, that trip to Quartzsite, last time I went out there,
Yeah.
well, we got on Interstate 10.
Yep.
We spent the night at Balmer Race, and we got on the road the next day, and that's the only time, and I was behind a full-size pickup. The wind was so damn stout, I was having to fight that little 17-foot casita. The wind was like 50-mile-an-hour crosswind.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's when you don't drive.
And
That's something I was doing, is wearing out that Windy app when I was down there in Quartzsite, because it's either going to rain every 3 to 5 days, or it was going to be windier and hello every 3 to 5 days. It was miserable in that aspect. Yep. So I didn't get a whole lot done. I kept taking everything out of the trailer and then just throwing it back in, because here comes the weather. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a hell of a trip. That last trip I went to Quartzsite. My wife hadn't passed away too long before that, and I got where I knew some people online that were in casinos, and they were wanting to go to Quartzsite. And I told them, I said, I'm leaving such and such a day. If somebody wants to tag along, then, that's great. I'm not running nothing, but you're welcome to go.
Mm-hmm.
I wound up with 5 other trailers going with me.
Woo! Caravan, huh?
Yeah. And 4 of them were single women that had never pulled a damn trailer, very little.
Oh, yeah. You told us a little bit about this.
And that one lady, we stopped the first night at Balmaray. Next morning, she hooked up to it and hauled that trailer back to ride and sold it. She said it scared me to death.
Well, did she have a stabilizer? Probably not. And she probably wasn't balanced, right?
Well, no, the trailer was set up right. She just, it just
sketchy,
freaked her out.
Yeah, that wind. Yeah. No, I was telling a few guys here, I'm in the casino parking lot with all kinds of trailers, and there's a video out there of a little truck and a little trailer on a treadmill, and they take this quarter or little weight and put it in the back, and he hits it and it just flips right off the treadmill.
Oh,
that's how critical it is to have your trailer balanced. And that's why the law in California is 55 miles an hour with any trailer.
Yeah.
And that's so true, because once you hit 60, 62, 65, it goes, and it'll start fishtailing if you're not balanced right. Yeah.
And it's not hard to do.
No,
I used to pull a casino without of course, I was pulling with a half-ton Silverado that had air shocks on the back of it.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to do nothing, just hook up to it and go. You didn't have to worry about stabilizers or nothing.
Yeah.
And the only time I put stabilizers on is if I got on a real rough road.
Yeah.
That, you're up and down, and,
okay.
washboard.
Oh, that's Highway 95 headed south, brother.
Well, Interstate 10 like that too.
Well, that's potholes though, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's miserable.
JW, I wish they would have made that thing where it just had the toilet in there, and that you could put an external shower on it. You could put a shower tin up.
Yeah.
And instead of, I hate a damn wet bath.
Especially ones where the toilet's in the way.
Yeah, well, all the wet baths are. And
well, they should have it that your toilet is like bayonet mount. You put it and twist it on, or you take it off, take it out, and put a little seal over the hole and take a shower. But to have it in the way, that doesn't make sense to me.
It works, but it's pretty crowded.
You're pretty much
6 foot tall, and that round corner on it just a little bit too short for me.
Yeah, it's hard to wash the other side of your neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back into it every other time.
Ooh.
Where you balance everything out. But they are good trailers. I can't complain about them trailers.
But that definition is right. But you have to know what we're talking about to answer that right. Or you can shower and pee at the same time.
Yeah.
You can sit down too, right on the toilet.
Yeah, do what?
You can sit on the toilet and do whatever you need to do and take a shower at the same time.
Easy to wash the bottom of your feet.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello, Roy.
Hello, Roy. Howdy, howdy. There it is. He knows how to come up. Throw him the link.
I have a hard time. Roy, I think he runs around naked after 10 o'clock at night.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's still 95 degrees there. Yeah, we wouldn't want to see that.
Roy, are you decent where you could come up?
There he is. He's never dressed. He's never decent either.
I don't blame him. I wouldn't be either. That hot.
Yeah.
Other night I was in this trailer right after I first moved into it, and
Yeah.
this was a 34 foot,
Yeah.
so it's got 2 ACs on it,
Wow.
and the damn AC's quit.
Oh no way.
And at 111 degrees, it don't take long for a damn trailer to get hotter than hell.
Oh, hotter than hello is right.
But I found a breaker on it and messed with the breaker. They didn't do it. The damn thing got 2 breakers on the ACs on this thing.
What?
Yeah.
Weird.
2 breakers. And I was sure glad to hear them ACs crank back up.
It was 111. Now it's 94. Well, that's close. I said 95. So, yep, it's hot. And Lake Havasu is even hotter. Oh my man. Dan sold his pontoon boat, and he now has a jet ski. And he's out there zipping around on the jet ski. That's much more fun and easier to haul around, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is not a trailer that I'd want to travel with.
Oh heavens, I'd hope not, buddy.
I pulled
Right.
it with 3/4 ton diesel, and that diesel nut was behind it.
No,
But-
snap.
But it's like a nice 2-bedroom apartment.
Oh, at least. Hey,
Yeah.
It was a dually though, truck, right?
No, it was 1 ton. It was a single.
Just straight. Okay. Yeah. Just wow.
But that 3/4 ton would pull it, but it didn't like it.
No,
I
I'd rather have too much truck than not enough. I'll tell you that, man. That's sketchy.
Really, if you're going to pull one on the road, about as big as I want one is a 24, 25. That's a pretty good size trailer. You're going to be going pretty often, you know.
Well, and they got them like 32 footers on 2 axles. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, that's not a problem there, but
Well,
yeah, it depends on the axle.
well, I'd still want 3 for just the blowout factor or the stability, but I never will drive something that big. No way.
Oh Lord,
I don't need it.
I pulled. You talk about a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
I was pulling a 34-foot fifth wheel, heavy fifth wheel, and I was going from Flagstaff down to Phoenix.
Okay.
On 17, and that's some hellacious grades on that damn road.
Yeah.
And I pulled up on top of that first long grade and was fixing it. It's about a 20-mile downhill grade, and so hit my brakes and they didn't work on the trailer. I got out and checked with it, and there's of course the electric brake, and I fooled with it, and well, the wiring was screwed up inside the trailer some kind of way.
Mm.
But I called the factory, told them, I said, here's what I got. Y'all want to send somebody after it? Or they said, well, you can't fix it. And I said, no, I tried.
Wow.
And he said, well, you think you can pull it on in? I said, yeah, I think I can, but y'all going to take responsibility for this trailer and my truck both. And you're going to agree to it right now, you know. And finally they agreed. they agreed to it because they ain't no telling how many $1,000 it would have cost them to come get it. And
Yeah.
I pulled that thing from Flagstaff to Phoenix with no brakes on that trailer. And you talk about a pucker ride now. That was a
Yeah.
pucker.
Yeah. That was a pucker, he said. Yeah.
But thank God I was in a truck that had a standard transmission in it. So
Oh, yeah.
that helped.
Well, I'm out here on the 101 highway on Oregon coast, and there's a lot of grade. There's really steep going one way and obviously steep going the other way. But yeah, I'm in second gear climbing these hills, or second gear slowing down. I mean, there's no brakes on my trailer either.
You don't have brakes on you?
No, it's only a single axle 3,500 pound, but on these hills, it's pushing me down the hill. But I use on mine, it's older that it doesn't have hauling mode. It has overdrive. And for the longest time, I didn't know how to decipher that, but it's basically you put it out of overdrive when you're hauling. When I'm a long flat, I'll get into overdrive, but
Yeah.
most of the time, and it's a V10, and they learned the other day that it needs to be revved up higher than normal on a V10. And so,
I'm surprised you don't have brakes on it.
yeah, and that's what I wanted to do, is get an extra. I wanted to trade out the axle, but the guys at the trailer shop, they were going, "Well, you're wasting your money." I'm going, "No, I want a bigger axle and I want one with brakes." He says, "Well, you can just put brakes on the one you have," but I don't know. I can do that, I guess.
Yeah, if it's got the flangers on it, it's nothing to.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a flat axle. So
Well, right on the end, they've got a flange that all that brake business bolts to.
yeah,
But back in my younger days, before you had all the cargo trailers and stuff,
yeah,
we built cargo trailers,
right.
and so you take a semi, gonna be hauling 50,000 pounds. That's still just tandem axle on a lot of them, and they're going to single tires now instead of dual.
Yeah.
But
I when I got back from courtside, I went ahead and bought. Well, first off, I was 10 pounds underweight hauling my 3,500 pound trailer back, and that was only about 600 miles. And Ron, just as 10 pounds underweight, I wore out the sides of the tires. It was underinflated by 10 pounds, and 600 miles later, they was bald on the outside.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
bought 10 ply. Those were 6 ply. I bought 10 ply tires. Yeah,
Well, that's one thing that people don't understand.
yeah,
You run, you start saying wear on the inside and outside of a tire. Well, it's low pressure, and if you the center of the tire is wearing is high pressure.
right.
And the other thing people don't realize, they'll check them tires when they're cold. What you need
Yeah.
to do is pull that trailer about 30 miles and then check the tires.
Mm-hmm.
And it I don't know. People do some crazy stuff pulling them things.
Yeah.
They,
Well, I lowered the pressure when I was out there in quartzsite because it was well, I think it was Roy even, or yeah, told me to do so. Not blaming, just saying we did that because of the sharp rocks, and you want it more pliable to go up and around and over.
yeah.
And I didn't
Well,
put it left.
you do that, but you gotta air them back up when you hit that pavement.
Yeah, and I didn't do that. And just 600 miles, I wore off the sides. I didn't want to chance it. And 6 ply are good enough for a light load, but I'm carrying a heavy load. So I spent $60 a tire and got me some 10 ply. Well, they're saying I'm yawning. You're yawning more than I've yawning. Or you're yawning at me. Well, it's your hour and a half. Are you done?
Yeah, it's about that time.
All right, buddy. I've enjoyed it. I appreciate you.
All right, you have a good one, bud.
All right, man. Take care, everybody.
Well, yeah, they will. Oh, well, folks, we done hit an hour and a half. I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all tomorrow.